This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I am playing World of Tanks. This, I believe, is called Pearl River. My tank is the Russian STI, which some people refer to as the ST1. It's actually the STI. And it is a Tier 9 heavy tank. It's not my favorite tank. I get good experience out of it and things like that. But I don't like the fact that it's a little slow, it's kind of big, a little ugly. I need mobility more than anything else because I like to be close to the action. I like hit and run type tactics. This has an 11-second reload time. So when you play a tank like this, you want to do whatever you can to improve the reload time. It could be just a matter of buying a different gun. And I may have, usually the guns that do the more damage, the most damage, usually have the slowest reload time. But what I actually look for is penetration. I don't play to do damage, I don't play to kill people. I play to gain experience because experience lets you level up, and experience is how the game is based. So to get experience, you need penetrations, which means you need a gun that penetrates. So I play my game in order to get those penetrations, but still do substantial damage. The high explosive rounds penetrate a lot. They penetrate very easily. So there's a difficult route over here. I could easily confront the enemy. I'm going to try and take this curve a little bit more cautiously in case the enemy's right there. Yep, and he is. I just took a wild shot. I really didn't even aim at him. And that's a bat chat. That's really bad news. Except for the fact that he appears to be running away. Oh. See how he does. So for some reason, the bat chat retreated. I mean, he could have gone anywhere, obviously. He could have gone around and flanked us. I'm going to take a different route than my ally. I'm sure that my ally doesn't know that there was a bat chat there. If we get out into the open and the bat chat starts nailing me, then I know perhaps he was trying to draw me back to a place where he has an advantage. He has the advantage out in the open. We know a lot of their tanks went over the bridge. I saw a large number of tanks over there. And we also know that we are losing. It's going to be a very difficult match because I'm very slow and I didn't encounter anyone over here. Perhaps it was the wrong way to go. When you have a slow vehicle, sometimes you want to stay towards the center of the map so that you can have access to wherever you need to go. I hope I can get there quickly to help my ally.
Ready to fire. Target acquired. Target unlocked. Critical hit.
Fortunately, I didn't do any damage.
Track hit. Let's find another target.
This is going to be really difficult. I can't really get onto... Oh, he's coming after me, that's for sure. I don't see good things happening here. I'm supposing that he's reloading or something.
Enemy is hit. Ready to fire.
You have to turn the tank and the gun at the same time. So I was being hit by two different tanks. The E-50 is up on that mountain over there, but I guess there's a chance I could have won. I have no idea. I probably would have lost. So lesson learned: with a slower tank, I might not take that route next time. I might take a more central route. Now, these guys are too outnumbered. I'm sure that they're going to get slaughtered. But let's see how they get slaughtered. So there's obviously tanks right in front of them, and they have to do something. See what happens. He should go after that weaker tank. That was a reflection. Now obviously you see the IS-7 is hiding behind a tank. He definitely wants to hit that any weaker tank. And that is the game. So we're going to try another game. There was a guy there who had a very interesting name. It said "For Mother Russia." If you go back and replay it, you'll see what I mean. Right at the point that my ally died. Okay, so here we go. Let's start another game. Sacred Valley. So heavy tanks usually go on the northern route because there's a lot of things to hide behind. On the southeast, there's a lot of buildings that are easy to destroy. So it's not as safe, but don't listen to people who say you have to go to the north and winning the north wins the game. Those things just aren't true. But since I'm here, I almost never play in the north. But I have a very slow tank. Excuse me. I would never be able to go through the center. It's just too open.
Move out.
I'm going to take the northern path, which is also, I think it's a lot different now. It used to be that once you enter, you had a long route before you come out the other side. But it looks like now there's multiple ways to get in and out. The tank seems to have a reasonable speed. It's the acceleration, I suppose, that's not so good. So there's a tier 10 tank that's going to be in front of me. I don't know the right strategy because I don't play this map. So what I would do is either head for that rock. Oh, someone spotted me. Stay to the left as much as possible. I'm just going to keep on advancing right now. I'm not going to worry about fighting. So I could just sit here and not even play, and I will get all the points. Well, we got a tank that's going with me, and being close to them means I would get all the spotting damage points. So we got to figure out how to take these guys on. I'm going to wait for him to shoot, and then I'm going to go. Anybody that comes out gets shot. So just like, that's the way you want to play. You want to do it just like that. I'm halfway reloaded. He retreated, so I'm going to go into a position where I can hit him if he comes back out. I'm going to back up to protect myself as much as possible. Anybody comes out, ideally I want to track them. and there's a guy right on the other side of me who could be trouble. Okay, so they're backing up a little bit. So I'm going to flank them. I'm going to speed across after they fire. There goes one. Took a hit, but now I'm going to flank them. And they're not going to like it. Now they got a lot of pressure on them. I could have hit that tank there. I'm guessing that we're flanking them everywhere. So that's a very successful flanking maneuver, and I'm about to do another one. Oh!
Ready to fire.
That's too bad. He would have been gone.
Enemy harbor is destroyed.
Yeah, so high risk, high reward. We flanked them 3 different directions. And I only took a little bit of damage, 400 damage. And I'm glad I did this maneuver. I've never played that on this map, so now I'm going to do that more often.
Target acquired.
I want to hit that guy hard.
Enemy harbor is hit. Target unlocked.
I want to hit him right there in the back of the head.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
So I hit him in the butt instead. Where I hit him isn't the weakest point in the game, but it's the weakest point that's probably not his underbelly. There is a technique where you use high explosive rounds and you shoot it at the ground underneath the tank, and it explodes under the tank, and you can damage the tank. And you use that against tanks such as that one and the Mouse. The E50, the E100, the Mouse. I've never successfully done it, but I've seen other people successfully do it.
Target acquired.
Oh! I'm gonna ram him, of course. Can't believe I missed that shot.
Enemy is hit. Let's find another target. Enemy harbor is destroyed.
Okay, so he's hiding, obviously. Which, there could be... Okay, I guess there's one... He just fired, so that means he's got to reload. So I'm just going to go for it. I don't know if it's... I hope he doesn't have an autoloader or something. Because they do exist, obviously. And I hope he didn't run from me.
Permission to engage.
Yeah, that's an auto-loading artillery unit. This is not the right thing to do here.
Enemy harbor is hit.
I'm gonna make it more difficult for him to spin. Okay, so I was taking like a wide angle around him to make it difficult for him to turn into me. I'm pretty sure he has a long reload time, like 45 seconds or maybe a minute, I don't know, but it's really long. So we've got one guy left. Have no idea where he is. I'm going to go to the cap. And then I'm going to drive right past it. And I'm going to head for that T-32. And I'm going to show him something that I have. I just want to be friends.
that step.
I really want to get a piece of this guy.
Ready to fire. Penetration. Enemy armor is destroyed.
5 kills with the STI. I'm very happy. This was a good game. I learned a lot. I had a great battle up in the north. It's one of the best battles I had recently. And I completed a mission. You know, it's funny because I think it was the ramming mission. I just did the ramming mission. Wow. Not only did I do it, but the ramming won the battle. I thought, oh no, I'm not going to do the ramming mission. Just skip it. Okay, so this is, I have to destroy 2 vehicles with 1,000 hit points of damage. So, that was a good game. Let's see how I did. I connected with a lot of vehicles here. Made a lot of new friends. Number 1 on the experience. Let's see how I did. 10 penetrations. That's typical for a game. I usually do approximately 10 penetrations per game. Enemy vehicle spotted 3. Normally I spot 2 in a typical game. Damage caused with my assistance is kind of a low number. Okay, so that is the STI.